when you hear the words Squirrel Week, what image comes to mind? Is it this? Welcome to News, where we explore fake news stories people want to believe and real news stories that I wish were fake. It's 1918 and the US is overseas fighting a war with Germany. At home, Californians are fighting a war with squirrels. Our farmers were scrambling to provide as much food as possible for the soldiers overseas, and the squirrels were making that difficult. It's estimated that the squirrels were eating over $30 million worth of crops per year. That's the equivalent of over $600 million in crops today. So yeah, the squirrels were a problem. So California took matters into its own hands, established April 29th to May 4th as Squirrel Week, and encouraged the populace to unalive as many squirrels as possible. The newsiest part isn't that the home of Disney endorsed the wholesale slaughter of Chip and Dale. And it's not that they produced some very questionable propaganda in order to encourage people to pitch in on the effort. The newsiest part is that they recruited children. And man, did those kids deliver. California found out that if you turn children loose with poison grain and poison gas and lethal traps and other methods of squirrel destruction, children will bring down 100,000 squirrels in a week. And we know how many were unalive because children were encouraged to remove the tail as proof and bring them into school. In fact, there's a competition between elementary and high schools with a cash prize of $50 going to the school that brought in the most tails. One particularly terrifying little girl brought in 3,780 squirrel tails by herself. Is it just me or were kids built different back then? My favorite part of this is this lady right here advising the kids to be careful with the strychnine.